Sol, everyone, and welcome back to the Plum Bob Report.
Soul, and also, what the heck is EA doing this week, honestly?
So, today we're digging into the new Sims 4 Marketplace and Moola system, why that reported 70% revenue cut has creators freaking out, and what it actually means for paid mods.
Right. Because my DMs are full of, is this the end of free mods memes? And I'm like, maybe? Maybe not?
Exactly. We'll walk through best and worst case futures, plus some practical ways you can still support your favorite creators directly without the autonomy completely breaking your wallet.
And then we're putting on our tiaras again for a quick royalty and legacy check-in, full Bridgerton cosplay energy, active noble careers, Ondarion chaos, the whole thing.
Yes, the castles, the court drama, the builders turning Ondarion into prestige TV. This is giving main menu music energy in the best way.
So basically drama, castles, vampires, and capitalism. Motherlode energy. Wow.
That's peak Sims, honestly. Okay, I need to nerd out for a second. Let's jump straight into the Marketplace news and community reactions.
Let's get into it.
We want to hear from you. Submit questions via the web form in the description or give us a call at 747-677-1037 and leave your question. Don't be shy. Our AI assistant makes it super easy.
Soul, and also, what the heck, 70% cut. EA really said, motherlode, but make it real money.
Okay. Deep breaths before we set everything on fire. Let's explain what this marketplace even is.
Right. Context first, rage second.
So, yeah, so allegedly EA wanted them to pull or change how they offered their content on Patreon and other platforms so it didn't compete with their marketplace stuff. The creator said it felt like join the system on EA's terms or lose support.
That set Reddit on fire. People were like, so EA doesn't just want a cut, they want the cut.
And modders are already a little wary because the community has run on a mostly free, donation-supported ecosystem for, decades now?
Since Sims 1, basically. The whole culture is, here's my CC, toss me a coffee on Ko-Fi if you like it.
Exactly. So when EA shows up with this big official storefront and a 70% rake, it feels like they're monetizing something fans built without fairly sharing the value.
TikTok is full of do not buy with Moola yet videos. People are saying, support your favorite creators directly instead.
I'm seeing that too. And to be fair, some creators are curious. The promise of official visibility, console reach, less tech hassle, that's tempting if EA, actually understood the assignment.
Motherlode energy, if they flipped the split and protected modders, I'd be seated.
Same. Imagine creators keep 70%, clear regional tax guidance, maybe EA handles VAT so people aren't blindsided, transparent rules that don't punish you for also having Patreon.
And maybe some actual QA support so marketplace content doesn't explode your saves every patch. Wild concept.
Dream big. But yeah, best case timeline is EA treating this like a real partnership with the community, not a cash grab bolted onto a 10-year-old game.
Worst case, mods go paywalled, free CC dries up, EA pockets most of it, and the cool, weird stuff stays underground because people don't trust the program.
And that would be a loss for everyone, because half of what keeps The Sims 4 alive right now is that free experimental mod scene.
Exactly. The reason my game takes 10 minutes to load is also the reason I still open it.
True. So, for listeners wondering what to do right now, number one, don't panic install everything in the marketplace just because it's shiny.
Yeah, take a beat. Watch what your favorite creators decide.
If there's a CC artist or modder you love, check their socials or Patreon. A lot of them are posting statements, why they're in, why they're out, or why they're waiting.
And if you can, support them directly. Patreon, Ko-Fi, Gumroad, whatever they use. That way, they keep the biggest slice instead of the moolah crumbs.
Also, keep an eye on EA's communication. They can change terms. If enough people push back on that 70% and the exclusivity vibes, they might adjust. We've seen it before with things like kits and roadmap pacing.
The community yelling online has actually worked more than once. So your angry but polite tweet does matter.
Key phrase, angry but polite.
Yeah. Don't harass devs. Yell at the corporate decisions, not the human beings making CAS assets.
Exactly. So overall, I'd say be cautious with Moola, prioritize direct support, and let this thing cook a bit before declaring it the future or the apocalypse.
Okay, so after yelling about sim taxes and market cuts, it feels only right that we talk about the people actually collecting those taxes, the monarchy.
The girl boss tax collector in a corset.
Exactly.
Royalty and legacy time, baby. Full Bridgerton core.
So, this pack really leans into fantasy drama more than strict history. Like, Tech Radar had that interview where the devs were basically, we're here for vibes, not Wikipedia accuracy.
Yeah, they said Bridgerton, not a museum tour. Which, honestly, same.
Right? The dresses, the string music, the pastel castles, this is giving main menu music energy in the best way.
But then you've got people on Reddit like, actually, a duke in 1813 wouldn't wear, and the rest of us are busy woohooing the butler.
I'm kind of on both sides. As a history nerd, I'm like, that crown is, questionable. But as a storyteller, I love that it reads more like a romance novel cover.
Totally. It's not Victoria, the TV show. It's Wattpad with better lighting.
That's peak Sims, honestly.
Okay, but the job, the active, noble career, because everyone was scared it'd be signed documents all day simulator.
Yeah.
And it kind of is, but in a fun, chaotic way. Like if you role play it.
Right. So basically, if you're a goals and checklist person, it might feel a little samey. Stamp decree, here petition, stamp decree again.
Grind the bureaucracy skill.
But if you're into storytelling, it's gold. You can decide, my queen is a benevolent softie, or my king is just setting peasants on fire via policy.
The autonomy said, no thoughts, just tyranny.
I also love how it plugs into other packs. Like, if you've got Get Famous, your monarch basically becomes an influencer with a crown.
Yeah, my noble sim got a fame quirk for being recognized in public, and I was like, yeah, that tracks.
For different playstyles, I'd say builders get their castles, storytellers get court intrigue, and pure gameplay grinders might bounce after a couple generations.
If you're a rags to riches player, it's fun to invade the system, marry into royalty, steal everything, run.
That's exactly what you did, isn't it?
Immediately. Day one, I married the heir, had twins, then lost them in a pool with no ladder, and moved a commoner into the line of succession.
No! Yes, and actually read the decrees before you click. Some of them have wild neighborhood effects.
Yeah, one of mine tanked romance in the entire world. No one could flirt. I basically outlawed love by accident.
Anti-Bridgerton challenge?
Overall, I'd say if you want grounded, super historical gameplay, this might feel too glossy. but if you want Regency fanfic with more woohoo spots, it hits.
Yeah, and I think it proves the Sims team can do a really specific fantasy lens and commit to it.
Which, speaking of supernatural fantasy lenses,
Yeah, okay, because we need to talk about Moonlight Peaks.
the Stardew but goth vampire neighbors game?
After the break, we'll chat about why that cozy occult vibe might scratch an itch even royalty and legacy doesn't quite reach.
Soul and sharpen your plastic fangs.
Okay, so after all that crown-approved royal drama, it is time for literal immortal drama.
Yes, retire the tiaras, bring out the coffins. Let's talk Moonlight Peaks.
So, quick snapshot, Moonlight Peaks is this upcoming cozy life sim where you're basically a baby vampire heir in a spooky little town. Think Stardew Valley energy, but make it gothic vampire cottagecore.
Soul, and also what the heck in the best way. You farm, you date, you run errands, but also you drink plasma and avoid sunburn death.
Exactly. They're aiming for PC first, then consoles, and all the trailers lean hard into that witchy autumn palette, slow living, and very intentional supernatural slice of life.
So, who is this for, Becca? Because my timeline is already like, this is my entire personality.
Same. I'd say Sims occult lovers, cottagecore goths, and storytellers who wish Sims 4 vampires and werewolves had an entire town built around them instead of just being an add-on system.
Right. In Sims 4, your vampire's vibing in Willow Creek with Bob Pancakes mowing the lawn next door. Moonlight Peaks is like, no, the whole town is in on the bit.
Yes, the fantasy is cohesive. Every NPC, every building, every festival is tuned to cozy monster life, not just one lot with a spooky tree.
And the tone is softer, like you're not Vlad breaking into houses. You're this awkward vampire teen learning recipes and not killing the neighbors.
That's peak Sims, honestly. But it's also where Sims occults sometimes fall short. The systems are deep, like Vampires has great perk trees, but day-to-day life doesn't always reinforce that fantasy.
Yeah, the autonomy said no thoughts head empty, and your ancient master vampire is still autonomously grilling hot dogs at 2 a.m.
So basically, Moonlight Peaks is designing from the opposite direction. Start with what does a supernatural daily routine feel like, and then build mechanics around that.
Okay, but wild pivot here. What do you think Sims could actually steal from that?
First thing, smaller, more intentional worlds. Give us a vampire town, a witch town, whatever, where the routing, festivals, careers all serve that theme instead of trying to be everything at once.
Yeah, commit to the bit. I don't need 12 half-baked systems. Give me 3 that lock in together like a good legacy challenge.
Second, tighter supernatural needs and routines. In Moonlight Peaks, being a vampire isn't just a trait. It's the whole rhythm of your day. Sleep schedule, social rules, even what shops you can visit.
Meanwhile, in Sims, my vampire's like, I'm centuries old, and then dies because I forgot to click dark meditation twice. Ugh.
Relatable. Third, I love that Moonlight Peaks is cozy and spooky. Sims still treats occults as either pure chaos or a one-time story arc. It could lean way more into long-term, low-stress supernatural lifestyles.
So basically, let me have my immortal gardening grandma who runs a nighttime tea shop without the game constantly trying to kill her with sunlight and routing bugs.
Exactly. And if Moonlight Peaks nails that fantasy, it might push the life sim genre the way our Royal Pack is nudging story-focused gameplay.
Which sets us up perfectly because there's another non-Sims game doing the what if life sim but sideways thing.
Yeah, so after the break, we're jumping from cozy vampires to Pokémon Pokopia, which is secretly one of the best life sim spin-offs out right now. Think creature collecting meets town routines meets Why does this feel kind of Sims? We'll break down what it's doing right and what I'd absolutely steal for The Sims Next Evolution. Okay, so after cozy vampires trying to steal the Sims crown, now we've got pocket monsters lining up at the buffet too.
Soul and also what the heck? Pokémon said, what if Pelican Town but with Pikachu?
Exactly. So Pokémon Pokopia just dropped, and critics are basically like, hey, this is actually one of the best Pokémon spin-offs, period. Strong reviews, 8s and 9s. People surprised it's a real-life sim and not a throwaway side game.
Yeah, like it's not just pet the Eevee and go home. You're running this little island town. You've got daily routines, shops, festivals. All your neighbors happen to be Pokémon.
And the big thing the reviews keep mentioning is how structured that town life feels. You wake up, do cafe shifts, water crops, check in on residents, then wrap with night events. It's very, here's your cozy loop, enjoy it.
Which is Super Sims adjacent. It's basically saying, we're not a battle game today, we're a schedule game. You're managing relationships, unlocking new areas, decorating spaces.
And the starter tips people are giving are pure life sim energy. Stuff like, don't ignore morning chores, that's when you build friendship fast. Or prioritize upgrading community spots because it changes everyone's routines.
Right, like in-depth town buffs instead of just +2 happy moodlet. If you fix up the beach, suddenly different Pokémon hang out there, new scenes trigger, your whole route through the day shifts.
This is giving the team really understood the assignment energy. With a grin, they looked at cozy gamers and said, okay, you want predictable but evolving days, meaningful checklists, and NPCs who actually remember you.
And honestly, I'm jealous, because imagine if my Sims neighbors had that kind of memory, instead of introducing themselves for the 40th time at GeekCon.
So, big picture, we've got Moonlight Peaks doing supernatural slice of life and Pokopia doing mascot slice of life. That's two huge signals that cozy structured routine is where the genre is heading.
Yeah, for The Sims 4 and whatever that next evolution ends up being, I think the homework here is 1. Tighter, personality-filled worlds. Pokopia's island is small, but every corner matters.
And 2, routine systems that aren't just autonomy chaos. Love you, Sims, but my sim will mop during a fire. Pokopia residents actually, go to their job.
3. Town progression. I would love a save where Willow Creek itself levels up over generations. New festivals, remodeled lots, new story events, because we took care of it Pokopia style.
Okay, but cursed idea, Pokopia-style community quests in The Sims. If your neighborhood reaches 100% friendship, the cow plant descends from the sky and judges you. Sul. Okay, so if the Marketplace drama taught us anything today, it's that, when EA says Moola, we all need to read the fine print twice and support our favorite modders directly.
Exactly. 70% cut, Sul, and also, what the heck? But I like that we landed on, be cautious, not chaotic. Yet.
Keyword yet. And I love that we could pivot from that into Bridgerton core monarch chaos and then cozy vampires in Moonlight Peaks. That's peak Sims, honestly.
Yeah, it's like the takeaway is the Life Sim buffet is stacked. So players actually have options now.
Totally. So, if you enjoyed hanging out with us, hit follow, subscribe, leave a quick review. One sentence helps other Simmers find the show.
And share your wildest Marketplace hot takes or royal scandals with us on socials at Plumbob Report.
Thank you for listening. Truly.
Sul Simmers.
And dag, see you next episode.